Hi guys, I'm going to talk about my technology integration self-assessment. So we'll just start with my current level of technology integration. After reading through the TIMS, I really found myself falling most in the entry level category. I teach first grade, and a lot of them come to school and they don't really know a lot about these devices or how to use tech tools appropriately. So I feel like my instruction is at the entry level, but their knowledge about technology is also at the entry level. We're really just beginning to use technology to actually deliver the instruction. So more specifically, in the active category, I found myself doing a lot of things that category talked about. We watch a lot of videos on the smartboard so that students can have the visual, and usually the teacher is the only one using the technology and the students are watching and receiving that information. And we do that a lot where I'm the only one manipulating the technology. I also agreed a lot with the goal-directed category. There was a video of a teacher helping students select simple machines, and that is a way I would really use technology in my classroom where I was directing the learning and guiding the students with the technology. The students weren't really doing anything with the technology at all. It was all the teacher. Especially if I ever introduce a new tech tool, that is always how I do it, where I'm the only one using the technology and the students are kind of just watching. And also the constructive learning, there was a video of students practicing early learning skills. And that was pretty much spot on with how I use technology in my classroom. The kids do use technology pretty much every day in their guided reading groups. They don't have a lot of options. They pretty much just have one thing that they can work on for word work or read to self. They can go online and read books. So even though I'm not the one using the technology, they are technically using it independently. I've already selected everything for them, so they don't really have a lot of choice. So I thought that fell pretty much in the entry level. So where I would like to be for my technology integration, I would like to be at the adaptation level where the teacher facilitates the student's exploration and independent use of technology. So it's still heavy on the teacher facilitation, but the students are all using the technology independently, which I think is a very reasonable goal for first graders, that they can use it independently. And I did make a note at the bottom that says some students are able to get to this level by the end of the year where they can use it independently. However, I would like to be more consistent in my instruction, that it's at the adaptation level and not just based off a few students that have enough experience by the end of the year. And a little more specifically, in the active category, where the students are using the technology independently after the teacher has already set up the activity, I think that's very reasonable for first grade. And the students are all using it independently. It's kind of similar to the goal-directed category. Students are still using the technology independently after the teacher has set up the activity. A really big goal that I have is to use the technology more collaboratively. I think there are so many awesome options for technology to be used for collaboration, so I would really like to use more of those.